Hi there, Paul from Ask the Expert. Got a question today regarding cutting again, but this time it is about the speed of cutting. And the question is, how does the cutting speed affect the quality of the cut? Okay, yeah, this is an interesting one, because this is quite an important thing for fabricators out there. So what I assume they mean by the quality of the cut is the type of result you get from when you cut through sheets or parts or steel parts. Now, if you're cutting slow, what generally happens with the steel is you will create a lot of friction in the area and therefore a lot of heat, so you'll get a lot of burn on the cut area you're trying to go through. That's obviously not ideal because it doesn't look great. You've got to clean it up and it's more difficult to weld the burnt areas of steel. So that's one reason. Another quality problem with cutting slow is you will create more burrs on the steel as well, because again you're creating friction due to the slow speed of the wheel. Therefore you're kind of melting the material rather than slicing through it. Therefore you'll have a lot more burr to take off later. So the quicker you can cut, the better finish you generally get on stainless steels and carbon steels. So it is pertinent. So how do we affect the speed of a cut when you're cutting with an angle grinder such as the tools we have here? Okay, so the most important thing is the choice of machine. All right, we have two machines in front of us here, two very different power ratings. This one here is about 1,000 watts, so mid-range power, but this machine here is a 1.9 kilowatt, so say nearly double the power of the yellow machine we've got here. So this is an absolute beast. The way the power affects your speed of cut is, imagine you're forcing your cutting disc through your material. If you have a lower power machine, the friction involved in the cut will slow the cutting disc down, will slow that cut down. You know, the peripheral speed of that blade will be slower due to the machine motor slowing down. Okay, so if you have a mid-power, low-power machine, you will start to slow when you're cutting. If you have a high-power machine, that does not happen. It stays almost at maximum speed all the way through the material. So your dwell time inside the material is minimized, therefore you're not going to create as much heat or friction inside the cut, reducing the burrs and reducing the bluing too. Secondly, it's the choice of abrasive grain you use in your cutting discs. So I have two cutting discs in front of me here. I have our Norton Vulcan here, and this contains an aluminium oxide abrasive, which is pretty versatile, very, very common abrasive used in cutting disc, and it does a very good job for a price point. But if you want to cut through much faster, you need to look at a ceramic abrasive, such as our Norton Quantum 3 disc here, which again has a ceramic abrasive. The ceramic is much sharper, it stays sharper for longer as well, and enables you to cut through almost twice the speed of an aluminium oxide disc. It's really tangible how much faster you can cut through with a ceramic disc. Combine the ceramic with a powerful machine and you have the fastest cut possible, the ultimate cutting, where you will see virtually zero burn and virtually zero burrs in your cut. So yes, speed does affect your cut, and I've given you a quick solution of how to maximize the speed of your cuts too. All right, hope that helps. Ta-ra!